But now.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome. It's Thursday night. Welcome to Last Queen Standing. It is week number 11. Last week, we were right here. We had Krishanda from Poor Decisions. What did she pick? Card number 23. No good. Okay. We have sound. That's good. Perfect. All right. Six of clubs. She still won $250, but did not hit that jackpot for the first queen. Also, we had Victoria from TRs and Sherry from Cages were our above and below winners, and I don't remember what the heck they won. They won something. Oh, they won canopy tents. That's what it was. Look at me with the brain coming through. Now then, where are we these days? Check that out right there. Our first queen, we are up to $5,000. That last queen's at $12,500. In between, you got $7,500 and $10,000. That third queen is up to $10,000, going up $250 each week. I have a feeling about tonight. It's time to send one of these out. $5,000. Who's going to do it? Now, some people are like, hey, we've added more locations. Guess what? You remember where the first queen went out on the first board? $1,800. That's a heck of a lot more than $1,800, ain't it? That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're going to jump in here. Where are we? Oh, above and below winners tonight are going to win a cooler backpack. So, we're playing this free game. What does that mean? That means that the location you're sitting in has brought this to you each and every Thursday night. So you should have something to eat, have something to drink while you're there to thank them. Tip all those bartenders. Tip all that wait staff. Make sure you download the app, create an account, pick a number off that board. But we got a long way to go tonight till we get to that. We've got 30 early bird winners to go to. In just a moment, the DJ Jazzy Jen is off. Sorry. It's like habits. Jen is going to pull up the prize wheel. We are going to announce the early bird winners. Spin that prize wheel. Whatever dollar amount that ends up on, that's the amount you're going to win in the form of a digital gift card that will get texted out to you tomorrow by our good man Spencer, who we'll talk a little bit more about in just a bit. Meantime, we got 5 early bird winners right now. We're going to have a total of 30. Let's just jump into it. Speaking of Poor Decisions in Alton, our first early bird winner of the night is coming from there, and that winner is Ron Clements. That is our first shot, our first early bird winner. Remember, you're going to win $25, $50, $75, $100, or we got that $25 and a spin right there. Alrighty. You good over there? Should I keep talking?
Oh, I'm really not.
Okay. All right. That's all right. I'll keep talking. So, what do? You download this app. You got to create an account, at which point it allows you to pick a number off of that board. Make sure you stay in that location, because if you don't, it kicks you out of the game.
All right, let's just go.
We're just going to go, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, that's cool. All right, cool. All right, our first winner is, like I said, Ron Clement from Poor Decisions in Alton. So let's give the wheel a spin for Ron, and I'll keep track. Didn't you have to turn it off one time, turn it back? I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, Ron, our first winner is going to win $75. Remember, we're not taking those prize numbers off of that board, or off of that wheel. All right, our next stop, we are heading here in Bell Vegas to Silver Creek Sports and Social. That winner is Ralph Hauk. And whenever you're ready, spin that wheel for Ralph. And the wheel goes around and around and around. Round and around it goes. Where's it going to stop? That looks like it's going to come on across. It did. $50 for Ralph. Congratulations. All right, let's take a trip up north. We're going to head up to Havana, Illinois, up to the Stag Tap. And that winner up there is Blake Lindner. Blake Lindner. All right. Give that wheel a spin for Blake whenever you are ready. Round and around and around it goes. Where's it going to stop? We got to get some respins. Stop on a respin. Come on now. Stop.
Oh.
We got it. $25 plus a spin. You know what that means? That means Blake gets another spin of that wheel. All right. When you are ready, let's re-spin that wheel for Blake. Here we go. Around it goes, around it goes. Hey, whatever you just did it. Nice.
Tell
Perfect.
Tyler thank you.
Nice work, Tyler. Tyler from the texter says, do this. And Blake, you won an extra $25. Congratulations to that. So check it out. There's Ron, if you didn't hear me, and Ralph. All right. Our fourth early bird winner of the night. Ooh, this could be interesting. Our fourth stop is going to be at the barn in Columbia. That winner is Chris Lauer. Chris Lauer. All right. Whenever you're ready to spin that wheel for Chris, go right ahead and do that. Boom, boom, boom. You guys can't hear the little clicky sound probably. It's kind of fun. Looks like $50 for you, Chris. Congratulations. Our final stop is going to be the Bar Inn, or the barn with the big N at the end. St. James, which is in Farina, Illinois. Yes. I haven't got there yet. I was still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out how this name came about. You just message in and tell me that. Our winner there is Devin Logue. Going with Logue and not Log. Logue. Not Legue. Spin the wheel for Devin. We'll just get going. Stop talking so much, right? You know. It is what it is. What is Devin going to win? Devin looks like going to win $75. That is one that I don't know that I can guess. But with that spelling, I would guess Devin's a girl, but we're just going to go with it. All right. Anyway, congratulations to our early bird winners. We're going to be back here at 6:30, 6:45, 7, 7:15, and 7:30 for a total of 30 early bird winners. Before we go there, get yourself settled in, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself some drinks, call some friends, and I will see you at 6:30. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is 6:30. Time to have us a little last queen standing social, wherever location you're at. In tonight's episode of What is Kirk Drinking, because it's happened now, so it's not Spotted Cow. I got me a little Bell's pack, so you know, have a little, some Bells out here, you know, in case anybody's worried. Somebody might care.
No.
No?
Who cares?
I mean, last week we kind of, you know, we had this little impromptu thing where we actually had not a Kirk's call out, we had a Kirk and Jen show up out at the tailgate because, well, it was technically a business meeting. Mike was in town. We all got together afterwards. We're actually talking about how we can build this, make it better. And let me tell you something. Keep your eyes peeled. You're going to be really excited very soon. But we got to get there from there. Let's announce our 6:30 early bird winners. We have 5 more of these right now. Hey, speaking of the tailgate, it was like foreshadowing. Let's go out to the tailgate on Smithton. Who's going to run behind the counter to get their picture by the TV? Jesse Donjon is our early bird winner out there. And what are we going to win by spinning that wheel? Looks like it's going to be $25 for you, Jesse. Congratulations. That is, how many tacos?
That is 15.
15 tacos is the correct answer. That is correct. All right, our next trip, let's take a trip up north a little bit. Up to Pleasant Plains, Illinois, up to the Granary. Our winner there is Mia Pappas. Mia Pappas. Whenever you're ready, spin that wheel for Mia. Spin that wheel. And these shirts are fun. All right, what is Mia going to win? Did it stick? It did stick. $50 for you, Mia. Congratulations. All right, let's take a trip over to Leroy, Illinois, over to Tailgaters. And that winner there is Monica Hankins. Monica Hankins. All right, what is Monica going to win? She going to keep it creasing? Going up, going up? Let's see. It goes around. A little too hard for the respin there. All right, looks like it's going to be $25 for you, Monica. Congratulations, though. That'll spend well at Tailgaters. I don't know if Tailgaters has tacos, though. I don't know. I know where Leroy is. We're by there all the time, but I don't know if they have tacos. It'll spend up there somehow, though. Yeah. All right, let's take a trip right back down here, right in Belleville, right outside of Scott.
Close to Leroy on Saturday.
We are going to be close to Leroy on Saturday. We'll be in Gibson City. We're not that close, but we're kind of close, I guess.
They all come to bingo.
Well, that's true. All right, we're going to Southgate, right out by Scott Air Force Base. That winner is Sharon Harris. Whenever you're ready to give that wheel a spin for Sharon.
Maybe Monica will be at the concert.
It's possible. Monica, are you going to see Foreigner up in Gibson City? We'll be there Saturday. Look for us in the pit. Yes. All my GC kids up there. $75 for you, Sharon. And I've already made a note. So, Terry, don't worry. I made a note. We went to Streeter. I forgot the dang can koozie. I made a mental note to try to remember to take it with me so you can get a Gibson City pick. All right. Our next stop, we are going down to Columbia, Illinois, down to Aces Wild. Aces Wild. And that winner down there is Tammy York. Tammy York. All right. Let's spin that wheel for Tammy. We haven't got the $100 spot yet tonight. We're not getting to this time either. But we might. Tammy's got a second shot. We got a $25 plus a spin. No whammy on that. No whammy, no whammy. So all you kids are like, what's this whammy thing? It's Pressure Luck. It was a game show. Whenever we played hooky from school and stayed home, we were terribly sick. That's what we were. Terribly sick. Yes. Look it up on YouTube. All right, spin that wheel a second time for Tammy. Let's see what she gets. Oh. Come on now. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. How you like them apples, Tammy? Congratulations. An extra $100 in your pocket with that 25 gives you $125. All right. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. Here we go. We are going to take another short little break. We'll be back at 6:45. I have a hair in my eyes, sorry, with our next 5 early bird winners. So we'll see you then. We're back. It's 6:45. What does that mean? That means we got more early bird winners. But maybe you just walked into the location. All of a sudden, you're just there trying to have a nice drink, nice meal or something. All of a sudden, that guy came up on the screen. And you jumped. And you're wondering what the heck is going on. It's Last Queen Standing. It's a free game for you to play. Brought to you by all of our participating locations. You download the app, you create an account, you check in. We have the early birds. We have 30 early birds. We take a finalist to that wheel later on. That comes in a bit. We still got half an hour to check people in. So get your friends out. What else are you going to do? We got another heat advisory around here. I mean, go on, get inside. Have something to eat, have something to drink, hang out with your friends. Remember, if you are an early bird winner, if you're new to this and don't know, you are going to get a text tomorrow from Spencer. Well, it's not from Spencer, it comes from Tremendous. Spencer's going to go and buy you a credit on there for that dollar amount. And then you get to choose from a whole list of different early birds so that you can pick from that. Other than that, Jen's like throwing me off. That's all right. You're good. You're good. Take your time. I can sit here and talk. You're fine. It's fine. By the way, I was just thinking about this jackpot. You notice that if we hit the first queen tonight, somebody's gonna win $5,000. The second queen last time was only 5,300. So we're like up at second queen level almost here, kids. Just saying. All right, let's give out some more Last Queen Standing money. How does that sound? All right. Ooh, I don't know if I've called that. This is kind of cool. We're going to, all right, this is fun. If you've ever seen the Key and Peele substitute teacher skit, you'll understand why I'm giggling through this list. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just move on. All right, our first stop, we are going to Plymouth, Illinois. I don't know if they have a rock or not, but we're going to Pop a Top again. And that winner there is Denise Jackson. Denise Jackson. Let's give that wheel a spin for Denise. Let's give out some money. I like giving out money, especially when I don't have to write the check. Round and around. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Get, hey. Now stop. Okay, if you're not going to go, just stop. $50 for Denise. Congratulations. All right. Our next stop, we're going to take a trip to Troy, Illinois to Wine for the Win. And that winner there is Jason Cook. Jason Cook. That wheel is spinning. Look at Jen jumping in there and saying that idiot took a drink instead of freaking telling me to spin. You know.
Gotcha.
It's all good. $25 for you, Jason. Congratulations. If you haven't figured out by now, I don't know what the heck I'm doing up here. I just make it up as I go. Anyway, you are not popping up there again.
Again?
Yeah, it's being difficult, but that's all right. We just, it's all right. We're good. There we go. All right. Just being difficult. It is, I gotta say, you guys get to see this. You don't know how much work, like, I am just the moron on the microphone out here. I don't do nothing. All I do is like look pretty, and I do a terrible job at that. All that goes in the back end of building this between Tyler and Mike and not Denny, he just comes up with ideas. But Tyler and Mike and Jen back there, they got so much going on. I just get to sit still, look pretty.
We're good.
That's a song. You're good? Okay, perfect. All right, our next stop, we're going to take a trip down to Jackson, Missouri, technically Fruitland, to Armstrong Outdoors, who was one of Kirk's call-outs in the past. Let's give it up for Nicole Swift. Nicole Swift. All right, when you're ready, spin that wheel for Nicole. Let's see what she's going to win. Round and round. Oh, slow down. A little too tight, a little too hard, a little too hard. There you go. $25 to you, Nicole. Congratulations. Hey, we got another one of Kirk's former call-outs. Kirk's call-outs from the former past, whatever. We're going to Bloomington, Illinois, up to the Shake It Up Cocktail Lounge. And that winner is Jacqueline Bowden. I'm just going to stick with, I think Bowden, that's probably what it was. Whenever you're ready, give that wheel a spin for Jacqueline.
We'll be up there at the end of September.
Huh?
We'll be up there at the end.
We are going to be up in Bloomington the end of September. Let's figure out how close Shake It Up is to where we're going to be.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be $75 for you, Jacqueline. Okay, if we make it up there in September at $75, I'll be in. You can buy me a drink. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You can buy Jen one. She's the one that does all the work around here. All right, our final stop is 6:45. We are going to Tamaroa, Illinois, to the Black Sheep Saloon, and that winner is Mary Wagoner. Mary Wagoner. I think I've called her name before. Seeming, I think that.
Well,
Anyway,
there's Mary Wagner in it.
oh, there's yeah, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, let's just spin the wheel. Why not? This has got like an extra syllable. A copper car, yeah.
Yes.
Mary's the bartender. Hi, Mary. All right, $25 for you for the other Mary out in Tamaroa. All right, we are going to take another short little break. We're going to be back at 7 o'clock with 5 more early bird winners. You got till 7:15 to get checked in. At 7:30, we're going to pull a finalist at every location, make sure they're still there. Then at 7:45, we come back with everybody's favorite moment where the big wheel hides me, and we're going to spin that and see who's chasing that first queen. We'll see you at 7. Hey everyone, we're back. It's 7 o'clock. Usually this time slot is when I do one of Kirk's call outs, where a location sends a t-shirt in for me to put on or like other swag, so that I can kind of wear that. And then it's just kind of like one of those things that
The mail is here. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail.
that is 100% Spencer's fault, but apparently I'm kind of out of looping. We just got a package. We just got a package. We just got a package. Wonder who it's from. Is that how I do that? I don't believe we just brought Blue's Clues into Last Queen Standing, but we got a package here. What do we have? Oh, we got goodies. Luckily for you, I wore a shirt underneath here. Oh, you haven't figured by now, Extreme Bar Bingo's us too, so. Looks like we got a Kirk's call out after. I'll put it on the right way, moron. All right. Putting this shirt on. I got to change the can koozie out because we got one of Kirk's call outs. Are you ready for it? We have coming to us from Ava, Illinois, Long Branch Shooting House and Saloon. Koozie, t-shirt. Have you seen me?
I'm gonna drop your name. Come back a little. Let me turn that off. Okay.
Right tonight, Long Branch Shooting House and Saloon, 369 South McBride Avenue. Are you crying back there?
Yeah,
You
I'm laughing so hard.
in Ava, Illinois, 62907. So if you're in the Ava, Illinois area, want to shoot some pool, want to grab something to drink, I believe they have a whole bunch of cowboy caviar there tonight. Well, I mean, I have the contacts. It's one of the bars I work with. So they made a whole bunch of like homemade cowboy caviar. I saw it. I'm kind of jealous, but that's okay. So get yourself something to drink there. Hey, Ava, Long Branch. We'll have our own private social here. What the heck? All right, that was kind of fun, but kind of awful. Anyway, that is all Spencer's fault. We're not doing that again, but Spencer, that was for you. Okay, let's jump in. I don't believe I just did. Anyway, all right. So let's give some money away. All right, let's just do that. All right, we're going to take a trip right here down the road in Belle Vegas to Demos. Our winner at Demos is Timmy Neff. Timmy Neff. All right. Let's spin that wheel for Timmy and see what he's going to win. I can't wait to watch that on a playback. Good Lord. Looks like Timmy don't care. He's got $75 to spend at Demos. Back in my day, you could have bought 75 beers at Demos. Anyway, it's a long time ago. Things were black and white back then. All right, let's take a trip down to the Columbia American Legion, where our winner down there is April Smith. April Smith. When you are ready, give that wheel a spin for April. Hey, at least the technology decided to work this time.
Right.
It's just like, come on, give me another respin. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. All right, April, $25 plus another spin. All right, whenever you're ready, respin that wheel for April. Let's see what we're going to add to her total. I think I got Blue's Clues in my eye there. What is it going to stop on? Respin again. Nope, not quite. That's all right, April. You doubled your money there. Congratulations. All right, our next up. Hey, it's hot in Pleasant Plains tonight. Why am I not surprised? It's hot in the Granary. Our winner there this time is David Gross. David Gross. Whenever you're ready, spin that wheel for David. By the way, if you want to get featured on Kirk's Callouts, we'll put the address up for you later where you send stuff into. Looks like it's going to be $25 for you, David. Congratulations. All right. Apparently it's hot at the Rock up in Plymouth tonight at Papa Top again. And that winner this time is Dakota Llewellyn. Dakota Llewellyn. That's probably about the best I can do. We'll just spin that wheel. Oh, God, the texts are rolling in now. Whatever. $25 for you, Dakota. I think the Blues Clues made the wheel a little cold. That's all right. All right. We can warm it back up again. Let's take a trip to Planet Granite, up to Granite City at Hooch and 16s. And our winner there is Ed Karpowitz. Maybe?
Sure.
Good.
Let's go.
Let's just spin the wheel for Ed. Spinning that wheel. Here we go. Round and around it goes. And it looks like Ed warmed up a little bit. $50 for you, Ed. All right. It is 7 o'clock-ish now. So we got a few minutes left. Check-ins are going to be shut off at 7:15. We'll be back then with 5 more early bird winners and at 7:30. At 7:30, we're going to pick a finalist from every location. That message will go out through the app, tell you who that finalist is so you can all stare at them. And then at 7:45, we'll be back with the big wheel to see who's going to the big board, see who's going to win some money tonight. We'll see you at 7:15. We're good. Hey, what's going on, kids? How are you? It is 7:15. Jen's all like freaking out at me, like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just trying to do my thing, you know? What? Oh, okay. You know, we all went Blues Clues in here tonight, so you know, I figured I'd throw this mix in for everybody just so you get the view of the back of the
You
shirt.
need to like move closer.
Huh?
You need to move closer.
Closer?
Yeah.
How about here?
It's really small type, so
How's that?
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Like stretch your arms in front of you. There you go.
Flex.
No, I didn't say that.
All right, let's quit my baloney. All right, we have 5 more early bird winners to announce. Check-ins are shut off. We're going to have 5 more early bird winners at 7:30. At that point, a message is going to go out to every location. We're going to select a finalist at every location, and then you get to sit and stew on it for 10 minutes till we come back at 7:45, and we take somebody to the big board. Who's it going to be tonight? I don't know. I got a good feeling about this. It sounds like a good time for a queen to go out, right? We're 11 weeks in. Why not? All right, let's jump into our early bird winners at 7:15. Our first stop at this slot is going to be at Locust Street Pub in Centralia, Illinois. And that winner is Tom Dilly. Dilly?
No.
Dill. I think that Dilly, I don't know. Is the D silent? I'm just kidding. Who knows? Let's just spin the wheel for Tom, all right? What did Tom win? All right. I just got apparently Long Branch loved the Blues Clues. It was apparently they got all excited about it. So we're not doing that again though. No. I will play Slayer before I do Blues Clues again. All right, let's keep $25. I said that, I think.
Okay.
Yes, before I went on my tangent. All right. Our next stop, let's take a trip to Prairie to Rocher, down at a Rocher pub down there. And that winner is Larissa Weigard. Larissa Weigard. Spin that wheel for Larissa. Let's see what she's going to walk away with here. We need another respin. Come on now. Well, it's $50. $50 will spend at the Rocher pub. What the heck? All right. From Prairie to Rocher, let's take a trip out to St. Paul, Missouri. Out to the Dog Prairie Tavern out there. And our winner out there is BJ Schulte. BJ Schulte. All right, let's spin that wheel for Mr. Schulte. Before I get myself in trouble for saying something bad. Come on, give me a respin. That's all right. We're going up. We're at $75 that time. Congratulations to you, BJ. All right, let's go down to Murfreesboro, to Rosie's Video Gaming. That winner down there is Jonna Hines. Jonna Hines. All right, when you are ready, spin that wheel for Jonna. I like this shirt. I like this. The little cross like pool sticks things. It's kind of cool. Not that I haven't liked all of them, you know, but just little, there's little things. Although Cloverleaf was the best because I completely disappeared. $25 for you, Jenna. Congratulations. All right, our final stop at 7:15. We are going to Bullpen Bar and Grill in New Athens. And that winner is Karen Graham. Karen Graham. What do we got for Miss Karen? Let's spin that wheel. Not getting a respin this time. Looks like $50 for you, Karen. Congratulations. All right, like I said, check-ins are cut off. We got 5 more early bird winners to announce. Bring us to a total of 30. You're going to get an announcement right after that. Comes through the app on your phone. Tells you who the finalist is at your location. We ping them to make sure they're still there. There's a little delay on it. But, you know, we're going to make sure they're still there. Then we're going to bring up that big wheel. And one of those locations is going to become our finalist for the night. To go to that, the one that we just missed, and the one we just crossed over, they are both going to win a cooler backpack. So right now, we just need to say, we'll see you at 7:30. Welcome back. It is 7:30. What does that mean? We have 5 more early bird winners to announce. And then you're going to get a message across your app. We're going to have a finalist at every location. We're going to make sure they're still there. But hey, we're going to come back here at 7:45. We're going to have that big wheel up. Sorry, Jen's doing things. So I see the back end and it's just like that box. I was like, what the heck is going on? Anyway, that's all right. We'll be back with the big wheel up here. We're going to have our finalists that we're taking that big board. I think we're giving out $5,000 tonight. Why don't we? Sounds like a good idea. Now, you saw the whole Kirk's Callouts things. I promise we will never do that Blues Clues thing, whatever that was again. That's all Spencer's fault. But if you want to have your location featured at or during Kirk's Callouts in the 7 or 7:15 window, you can just send a t-shirt in like this. Send a cool t-shirt in. Send some swag in. Whatever you want. I don't care. We're going to feature it at 7 or 7:15 while we're doing the live stream. There's the address right there. Take a screenshot of that. Send it to Kirk's Callouts. Last Queen Standing. Attention Kirk's Callouts. 517 South Illinois Street, Belleville, Illinois 62220. All right. Remember, if you missed that, you can always go back in the YouTube video and rewatch this. When I critique myself, I can watch this in about 30 minutes because I skipped through all the intermissions. Right? Right. Anyway, let's jump into our 7:30 early bird winners. Speaking of Kirk's Callouts, our first early bird winner comes to us from one of them with the cool parrot and neon green, Burnsy's Bar and Grill in Brimfield, Illinois. And our winner is Kimberly Jones. When you are ready, give that wheel a spin for Miss Kimberly. What's it gonna be? Ooh, stop.
Nope.
Nope, little too hard, Kimberly. Sorry about that. $25 for you. That's all right. Still spend up there at Burnsy's. All right, our next stop. Let's go to Amboy, Illinois, to the Depot Tap. Our winner there is Adeline Doyle. Adeline Doyle. Adeline? Okay, Adeline. Adeline. That's from Guys and Dolls, I think. I'm getting old on myself again. Anyway, guess what? Adeline does not care. She just won $75. Congratulations to you. All right, our next up, this was our above or below winner last week at TR's place here in Belleville, Victoria Cripps. I don't remember if she was above or below, but I know she won a tent. And I know she's going to get a wheel spin here. Fortunately for her, she had to get the tent delivered by Cody, but that's, beside the point. Sorry, Cody. No, I'm not. Is he going to click over?
Yes.
$75. All right, that's $75 worth of beer that you can put in your tent now, Victoria. Congratulations. Oh, no. Really? All right. We're heading out to Smithton. Out to the Tailgate Bar and Grill. This better be a darn good picture. Our early bird winner at the Tailgate Bar and Grill this evening is Terry Gamblin. Get your hiney behind that bar and give me a good picture. And of course, thanks for the Yingling last week. I found one in my cooler, so we're good. All right. Let's spin that wheel for Terry. Let's see what we got. Oh, stop. Oh, it snuck over the line. $50 for you, Terry. Congratulations. All right, we have one more early bird winner of the night. We are going out to Mascoutah, out to the Mascoutah community lanes. And that winner is Dan Sindel. Dan Sindel. When you are ready, spin that wheel for Dan.
Her name should be taking a shot right about now.
Huh?
The bar and the bus and the ball.
Oh, yeah, Danny's, they should be taking shots because I mentioned tailgate. Yeah, that's probably a double shot.
And Mascoutah.
Yes, and Mascoutah. $25 for you, Dan. Danny's Irish Pub out there. Just
Did a couple shots.
got a couple shots in them. All right, kids, here's what's about to happen. You're going to get an announcement very, very shortly with the finalists that is at your location. Then we'll be back with the big wheel at 7:45. Then we're going to give out some money. Maybe that, At least $250. We'll see you at 7:45. Let's get fired up. What's going on, kids? It is now 7:45. We've got a finalist at every location, and we are getting ready to bring up that big wheel to spin that to see who's going to that big board to try to win that tonight. Yes? No? Could you pull it up? Oh, it's really. Go to check-in stats. Up top. See that? Yeah. I forgot to write them down. And then you sort them by the most check-in stats. Look at you go. See? All right, let's go number 5. Number 5 in our check-ins tonight is Spike's Public House in Millstadt. Number 4, Armstrong Outdoors in Fruitland, Missouri. Tailgate Bar and Grill in Smithton. Number 3. Danny's Irish Pub right here in Belle Vegas, number 2. And
For the win is Fishing
Dock out in Archie, Missouri. Playing a little Extreme Bar Bingo and Last Queen Standing at the same time. Sorry, one of these nights I'm going to remember to write that crap down before I come back out here. But luckily I had Mike, now Jen knows how to do it. So maybe I don't have to. Maybe I just ask. All right, kids, so here's what's about to happen. You all know you got a finalist. Hopefully you've been staring at them intently. I should not lean on that because the power button for that computer is right there. Don't do hands behind my back if I do that. Now, we're about to bring up the big wheel. On that big wheel is every location's name. We're going to spin that big wheel. Whatever location we end up on, that's the finalist we are taking to the big board. The one that's just above and just below, they are going to win a cooler backpack for the evening. So, by the way, pay attention in the upcoming weeks. I saw some cool things that came out of the meetings last week. Foreshadowing. All right, without further ado, let's hide my ugly mug. There we go. Now, you see up there, it's a little tough to see sometimes, but all the locations are on there. And then Jen's going to start LMFAOing it, which means she's every day she's shuffling. Then, while she's doing that and spins this big old monster wheel that spins forever, I'm going to go take a walk around the block. When we get that final winner, we're going to actually call them, but we're going to announce the above and below winners. You're going to hear a little dead air time. I can't help it. It just is what it is. But that wheel's still going. I got time. I can go run to the bathroom. We can go run, get a burger. No, it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you can still hear me while I'm yelling and calling out things. There's a lot of crap in the way over here. It's all Tyler stuff. We can't give Tyler too much crap because he fixed things. Hey, it's slowing down. We're going to get there in the next hour. No, just kidding. Wheels kind of fun, but it just goes a long time. Oh, we're slowing down. Where are we going? Ooh, we just missed Millstock. Oh, we're sneaking on the TRs. It's going to be TRs. No, it's not TRs. No, we're sneaking past. Oh, stop getting them. No. Oh, honey, oh, that was one of the former Queen stops. Not going to be there. Not going to be a flag. She was going to be squirted in. Maybe. Is it maybe going to be West Bend Bar and Grill? I don't know. We're crossing the line. Ooh, we did cross the line. Are we going to Centralia? Are we going to make it that far? Is it going to? It stopped at West Bend Bar and Grill. That's one of Denny's locations. Well, I don't know where the heck that's even at. But we're going to find out. So stay tuned as we get all of our information down here. Hopefully you can hear me. Huh? Murrayville, Illinois. Where the heck is Murrayville, Illinois? I don't even know. We're going to find out. West Bend Bar and Grill. Getting all the information because I'm going to call our finalists here in just a minute. Hopefully I'm yelling loud enough that you can hear me so it's not dead air while I'm writing all this stuff down. Thank you for being at the end of the alphabet, though. That makes this a little easier because... Oh, nice choice. Okay. And who is above? Oh, you're gonna have that.
I'm gonna have.
I don't have to worry about that. Okay. I'll just get back out here and talk for people. Look, I can pop in over here. Ooh. I can go over here. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, I have too much fun up here. One of these days I'll get over my, fright of being in front of cameras or, being shy. Just kidding. All right, so we have a finalist at West Bend Bar and Grill. If you are at West Bend Bar and Grill And you see it in Murrayville, Illinois.
We're gonna
Murrayville.
announce these first, right?
Well, I am going to announce them first. I'm just telling that finalists at Murrayville, Illinois, when they get a call from a 618 area code, not to ignore that call because it's probably me calling them. All right, when you are ready,
I'm doing that.
you're doing it. All right, take your time. Take your time. You know, it's all just a bunch of whatever. They're going to let me use one of these things. All right, so our above winner coming to us from Locust Street Pub in Centralia, Illinois, is Brandeis Carr. Congratulations to you, Brandeis. And our below winner coming to us from one of my favorite bar names, the Squirt Inn in Peoria. Denny, the pen died. The Trebo's pen died. Heck with it. All right, is Sherry Lee. Give it up for Sherry Lee and for Brandy. So you have each won a backpack cooler to go and backpack around and carry whatever beverages you need during that trip. All right, our finalists that came to us from West Bend Bar and Grill in Murrayville, Illinois. Just south of where? Of Jacksonville. Okay, so it's out in that neighborhood. I got it now. All right, that winner is Elizabeth Bechtel, or Bechel. Beckel? I don't know. We're going to find out shortly. Her phone number is, just kidding.
Hello.
Hello, is this Elizabeth?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Elizabeth. It's Kirk from Last Queen Standing. Okay, I butchered your last name. Beckel? Beckel?
Yes. Hey, good. Yes.
Yay, me. All right. So I didn't give out your phone number. Just kidding. All right. So you picked card number 4. Any reason you picked card 4?
It's just always been my favorite number.
All right. I like that. Not like a Ric Flair 4 Horsemen thing or anything like that?
No, nothing
Nope.
like that.
Okay, just checking. All right, so here's the main question tonight. I'm going to set you down, and I've got to cut that card 4 up there. You won $250 right off the bat, no matter what that card is. So that's the cool part. However, if that's a queen, it's going to be $5,000. So
Even better.
that would be even better. Yes, that is correct. So here's the thing. What I need to know is there's about a 20-second delay between us on the phone and what you're watching on video. Do you want to know ahead of time or you want to wait to see it on the video?
I'll wait and see it on video.
Okay. I am going to set you down while I call this or cut this because they don't trust me to multitask. So
Okay.
we're going to set you down. You're going to be right by the microphone, so don't say anything too terrible about me. All right. Here we go. Card number 4. Here we go. All right. That's right there. And of course, because some people don't want me in the way, I take up some real estate. So let's get a cut going on here. Card number 4. Ooh, that was deep. Todd must have popped the razor blade on this thing or something. All right, kids, we're cutting it. All right. Exciting times. Here we go. All right. See if I can get this in the screen. Oh, come down. Okay. All right. Can you hear me, Elizabeth?
Yes, I can.
All right. I am popping that card off. And it is up on the screen. We're going to find out here shortly what you have won. Are you a fan of 70s, like 70s rock?
I'm not that old.
You're not that old. You could at least send me a Tylenol or something like before you throw that kind of comment out.
I am.
Wow.
Yes.
It is going to come to you very shortly. You're a joker, you're a smoker, you're a midnight toker. You know the Steve Miller Band? That was the whole thing of the 70s. You're grounded. You made me feel old. No, but guess what? Congratulations. You found one of the jokers on the board. So you still won $250. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And that will get sent out to you tomorrow. And that means the jackpot's going up to $5,250. So you're going to come out next week and play again, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on being our finalist and winning that $250 tonight.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye now. All right, so Elizabeth, she found our first joker off the board. That means we're going into week 12 next week, with that being at 5250, 7750, 10250, and 12750. I did that all out of my brain. Look at me go. So, on behalf of all Celeste Queen standing, Jen over there, Denny, who's down in Sparta, Mike, who's in Texas, Tyler, who's in parts unknown, Todd, whenever you get to see him again, Spencer, who's going to pay all you guys. And remember, it's his fault for the Blues Clues thing. 100% his fault. If you want to call in tomorrow and give him a bunch of trouble for it, by all means, go right ahead. Other than that, we will be back here again next week. You got me for another 3 weeks in a row, I think. So, sorry. You know, it is what it is. We love doing this. If you want to be a part of Kirk's Callouts, send your stuff in. We'll get it up here. Represent you on the video. Other than that, I'm going to get the heck out of here. Thank you so much for the evening, and good night.